I feel like we're taking some steps backwards instead of moving forward to go on with our lives.
New state guidelines on gatherings caught some San Diegans by surprise. Good evening, I'm Vanessa Van Hefty. Those new guidelines went into effect today. ABC 10 News reporter Cassie Carlisle breaks them down.
The new guidelines advise up to 3 households may gather outside. They advise 2 hours or less to keep from spreading the coronavirus. This wasn't welcome news to new mom and coronavirus survivor Ashley Duque.
I'm tired of being told to wear a mask around my parents, especially and my sisters and my brother, knowing that we're all taking precautions.
She's created a bubble with her immediate family. Dr. Davey Smith, chief of infectious diseases at UC San Diego, said bubbles are great, but there are risks.
It's really about having an open and honest conversation about bubbles. Like, what is your risk that you're willing to take? And then is that matched with what risk I'm having? Because as soon as the bubbles come together, we're all at the same risk.
Risks like going to the grocery store or dining indoors. The new guidelines are aimed at households outside of your bubble.
Stay outdoors, 6 feet, wash your hands, don't share beverages. Those are the big messages.
Adding, we are successfully bending the curve, seeing this as a sign of what could come.
And they're going to test how we do. And if we don't do well, we're going to go back to more restrictive guidelines.
Duque survived her hospital stay, but she's still struggling.
Being on the ventilator for the 4.5, 5 days, and then now 7 surgeries since COVID because of COVID. And then I had an emergency C-section because of how my body reacted. And then I ended up getting 4 blood transfusions because of that. COVID's very real. COVID is scary, but we cannot let it run our lives.
Hopeful everyone does their part to stop the spread, so we may see more of our families and friends when it's safe. Cassie Carlisle, ABC 10 News.
And under those new guidelines, you can gather under umbrellas, canopies, awnings, roofs, and other shade structures if at least 3 sides of that space are open.